Wow. Now, I must say that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. It's different if we had different time zones in South Africa. Like, if it was like, okay, Cape Town is 7 hours ahead. So if you're not in Gauteng and you're in Cape Town, that means I'm going to have to teach you at another time. Maybe I might have to teach at night. So maybe that's why I am charging more. But, sir, wow, wow. These scammers be getting smarter and smarter, I swear.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Veronica, back at it again with another video. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning. Without wasting any time, okay, let's get into it. So today I am doing a reaction video. This is a first of many. I've never done a reaction video in my life, but anyways, there's always a day for new things. So this video is by the YouTuber Steph Dev. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. So his name is Steph Dev, and he did this video, Dark Truth of Forex in South Africa Exposed. So if you know anything about this channel is all about side hustling, making money online, or job hunting rather. So it's basically just about finding as many ways as possible to make money, okay? Because we all want to make money, child. Money gives you a bit of a comfortable life, I'm not gonna lie. So ever since I saw this video, it was in my YouTube, it was saved in my YouTube watch later, and I never got time to watch it, but I was very interested because I've always been interested in Forex. Forex has always been a thing ever since like around 2016. Like, you see people getting rich off of Forex. You see people like, building houses, becoming millionaires and stuff like that. And very young people too. So I've always been interested, but I've never dabbled in it myself because I've always been so scared. Like, everybody says it's a scam, and I've always been like, I don't want to get scammed, honey. I've been scammed before, okay? But without wasting any time, as I said, I digress. Let me get into this video. Okay.
South Africa is no exception when it comes to loving get-rich-quick schemes. Forex scams have been growing rapidly in South Africa, and I'm ashamed to say I fell for quite a few of them. Yes, I tried Forex trading, I posted my profits on Instagram, and
I'm not gonna lie, I have also been scammed. I think I'll link the video in the card somewhere up there. I've also been scammed, but it was kind of like a job scam. It wasn't Forex, but I do have a friend personally who has been scammed by a Forex trader. So yeah, this is a real thing, you guys.
Instagram, and that was just stupid. Over the years, I did make some money with Forex, but over the long run, I lost way more than I made. As the years went on and I kept on trading, I discovered the dark truth. Later on in this video, I'll show you the gurus I got mentored by. I'll also reveal the amount they're probably making from selling courses. So, recent scams in South Africa. Sadly, I'm not the only one that has been scammed with Forex. Woman loses 110,000 Rand, about $6,470 to a Forex scam. Two scammers stole 6.2 million Rand.
Jeez, 100 guys, like, where are people getting this money to get scammed? Wow, I knew people were getting scammed, né? But even the person that I got scammed, okay, no, even the person that I know got scammed, she got scammed by like a lot. To this day, I'm just like, that's a lot of money. Like, wow, when I say I've been scammed, I've been scammed out of 200 Rand. It's not biggie. It's like, okay, yes, it's money, but but geez, 110,000 Rand, whether you have money or not, that is a lot of money.
6.2 million Rand. That's about 437,170 US dollars from investors. An unnamed South African lost 100,000 Rand, which is about $6,000, after he joined a broker he found while going through Forex YouTube videos. The scamming sales process. Now that I look back on the entire situation, I just realize how ridiculous this whole thing actually is. And shame on me for falling for these scams. The business model behind these scams usually goes something like this. They go on Instagram or TikTok and post some type of story that they made, for example, $1,000 in one trade. The next story is where one of their students also made...
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna stop pausing this video. I think I'll leave my thoughts for the end. But one thing that I've noticed about forex traders or people who trade like with cryptocurrencies and stuff like that, they always feel the need to advertise it on social media. And like, I understand they're trying to build platforms, but it's always like, oh, I'm gonna build it on social media, I'm gonna show people, and that entices people. I'm not gonna lie, that entices people. When I see a thumbnail on YouTube that says I got 5,000 rand from one trade, it's very enticing because money is hard. Let's not lie, money is hard. Everybody wants money. So if you see that somebody has made that amount in like just a day, like, guys, that's people's salaries for a month. So do keep that in mind. Like, these people are everywhere and mostly on social media. Like, they breathe, sleep, and live there.
Story is where one of their students also made money, a little bit less than they made, boasted the profits and tagged the mentor by using their strategy they made this money. The next story is usually some type of quote or flex to make everyone that did not catch that trade feel bad. You know, hashtag freedom, hashtag no 9 to 5, hashtag loads of money, you get the point. The final story is a way that you can get into contact with them, whether that's through a website or a contact number, email address, something like that. The way that you can buy their course or get their mentorship. Let's get one thing really straight. Wealthy people did not become wealthy by buying a random course or mentorship program from a random guy on Instagram. It just does not happen. And the gurus that are selling you forex courses, they know this, and they are not targeting wealthy people. They prey on people that are struggling to make ends meet, that do not like their 9 to 5, that are in a very tough financial situation, and then they sell you this dream. Now, this would be perfectly legitimate if they were teaching something.
Yeah, guys, it's sad, but it's true. Like, these people kind of prey on people. Okay, so I think I'm getting what he's saying. Like, there are, of course, like, people who are not well off everywhere, but people do tend to have a little bit of money. So with this whole forex trading scams, the people that already don't have much, they're just looking at it as a way of, hey, you know, maybe I can multiply this little 2,000 rand and I can get like 6,000 rand out of it so that I can send my daughter to school or something like that, you know. So they always really prey on the people that don't have, you know. I don't mind you selling courses, okay? I don't mind you selling courses as long as you're selling courses that are there to really teach people, to help build people up. But if you're selling courses on things like this, it makes me think twice. And you know, with forex, it's a win or lose situation. Like, it's 50-50. It's different from like maybe investing, where, you know, like, okay, I will get something out of it. But even with investing, there are bad investments. So it's not like, you know, if you trade, then you're automatically... What I'm trying to say is a lot goes into this, and it sucks that they do prey on the vulnerable people.
That was actually worthwhile. I, however, believe that about 95% of all the forex gurus you see on Instagram are not making money from trading. They're either using demo accounts or they're only posting the profitable accounts. So they probably have 3 or 4 other accounts where they take the exact opposite trade and lose a bunch of money there. It's called hedging, but it's not a good strategy at all. But still, they own supercars, and it's proven. These cars are not rented. They post the proof, but they don't need to make money from trading. There's another way, but more on that in a moment. So how I lost $3,000 to forex gurus. Just a quick story. It was 2020. I spent around...
Steph, that's your name, right? Let me just make sure that is. Steph, how are you losing? Guys, people have money, guys. Like, you're okay.
Spent around $3,000 on forex courses and funding a few small accounts. Now, just to give you some context, the average middle class income in South Africa is around 20,000 rand. That's around $1,200, maybe $1,300. At that time, I was earning above the average income with my 9 to 5. But still, $3,000 to lose on random forex gurus did not feel nuts. It's not like the money was just lying around, waiting to be wasted. I was, however, quite desperate to start making it financially. I spent the entire 2020 and 2021 and a few months of 2022 trying to get trading to work. I took a lot of courses, a lot of mentorships, and did everything they taught me step by step by step. But still, a few years in, I was still losing majority of the time. So after all this experience, I can confidently say the chances of anyone with a full-time 9-to-5 job making a full-time living from Forex is less than 5%. And that's my opinion, but that's also fact. If you go look at a bunch of articles, some even go as far to say the research shows that less than 1% make it. I do believe there are a very, very small handful of people making it in the Forex industry, but I don't believe these people are selling courses. And although I'm focused...
Okay. I'm so sorry about that, but it's so funny how that is the sad reality of life. Like, you really want to, I mean, everybody wants to make money. I'm not gonna lie. I want to make money. I want to be successful. So when you hear people going so much and being like trading is the way to go, and then you hear other people losing money, it's just it's so sad. It's really sad. I feel sorry for Steph. But Steph, you know what? Next time you could just send me $1,000 instead. I'm pretty sure I could, make some plans and double that money somewhere, but I don't sell courses. No, not yet.
A lot on South Africa right now. I did not just take South African courses. I took some of the most well-known courses in the world and paid a lot of money, but still, everything is exactly the same. The $700 course has exactly the same information as the $20 course. A trend line stays a trend line, support and resistance stays a support and resistance. The only big difference is the $700 course, they have more videos, longer videos, and they also use more advanced terminology to explain the whole trading process to you. But at the end of the day, it's all just BS. But I kind of still believed that there was something to this because I saw the guys, posting pictures with their 7 Lamborghinis and 12 Ferraris. So you kind of want to find the fault with yourself. I eventually realized the fault was not with me. They are scamming you. But how do they justify all of this? They say things like they can't guarantee results because the market is unpredictable. Well, if it's unpredictable, isn't the course supposed to make it more predictable? South African Forex scammers. This entire trading situation is in my past, but I thought it would be good to maybe go back a bit and review some of the courses and mentorships I took a part in. So let's see if some of these...
So Steph here is actually just about to get into South African Forex trade scammers, for Forex trader scammers. Oh, that's a mouthful, okay? But wow, I'm surprised to know that he said that the $700 course is the same as the $20 course. Like, I thought maybe since it's more expensive, you'd expect more out of it. Like, maybe they'll show you more of exactly what you need to do. Like, trading, of course, there's terminologies and stuff. I did not know that. But as I said, I am taking a keen interest into trading, but I'm gonna do it more as a DIY thing. Like, I'm gonna get an account and a demo account that I can teach myself on, and then we'll move from there.
See if some of these guys are still selling courses after about 3 years. First up is Guru number 1. I'm gonna hide his name and I'm gonna hide all the others' names. Let's just call Guru number 1 Peter. Peter has around 12,000 followers on Instagram. He's one of the smaller mentors out there. I took Peter's course in 2020 and spent around 2,000 Rand on his mentorship, which is about more or less $150. It was basically a 3-hour-long Zoom call. First of all, he was late for the Zoom call. I still have the video. When I watched it again, I remember he was like, I think 30 minutes late or something like that, which is a great start. Perfect start. So going on his Instagram, you can see that he's still selling courses. He did, however, increase his price now to 3,500 Rand. But there are various posts on his Instagram where he's turning $50 into $600 in like one trade. That's a massive ROI. Now, my biggest question is, why would you sell a course 3,500 Rand or $150 if you can turn $50 into $600 in less time than it takes you to present the course? Now, of course, they'll say it's additional income and so on, but if you're making that type of money, like $500 a day, why would you sell a course? Why would you waste 3 hours of your time doing a Zoom course? It just doesn't make sense. But I mean,
with the Forex trade gurus or scammers, their excuse is always like, oh, it's additional income, it's more streams of income. As an entrepreneur or even just as a person, in this day and age, everybody always says, oh, you need to have multiple sources of income. So it's always the story, it's always there's actually a YouTuber here that I follow. Her name is Camille Colazo. I'll put her name up on the screen somewhere. And she goes undercover on these courses, and she kind of like exposes them in a way. And like, honestly, I feel like if you are not really like teaching people the truth, then why do a course? I'd rather even you start a YouTube channel just to teach people, and then you make money off of at Google AdSense, or I don't know, sponsorships, rather than selling courses. If you can make more money, and I mean, you can take the money that you have made and do other things, open other investments, or start other businesses. Why do you necessarily have to teach? But I mean, I understand both sides, so I don't know.
If he keeps on taking $50 to $600 every day, Warren Buffett needs to watch out. This guy is coming for your throne. Oh, and did you see the part in his bio where he said no refunds on all services? Wonder why that is. So next up is guru number 2. Let's call him Johnny. Now Johnny has around 130,000 followers on Instagram. I took his Zoom mentorship back in 2020. I believe at that time it was around the $100 mark. About 1,500 Rand at that time. Now let's actually see if Johnny has made enough money from trading to stop wasting his precious valuable time on 3-hour Zoom sessions. So here's a post where he turned around $300 into $2,500 in one trade. Watch out, Bill Gates. Johnny's coming for you. So it appears he's still selling signals, selling courses, selling mentorships, but I could not find the pricing on his Instagram. So I messaged him. So my first message was, hi, what are the prices for your Forex services? I sent that on Wednesday. I got a reply on Friday, so about 2 days later only he replied. So definitely a 10 out of 10 for response time, and he did not even say hi back. His reply was, which one? Okay, I said the one-on-one mentorship. And
I'm so sorry to stop it there, but you know what, I must say, like, I think that is also like my biggest pet peeve. When you greet somebody, like when you approach somebody on WhatsApp, like, guys, on WhatsApp you must have etiquette. Like, it's just the same way as you see people. You don't just walk up to people and then you're just like, oh, how much is this? Like, you say hi first, and then they also should respond and say hi. Like, you can't just be skipping lines. Like, I hate it. Even when I say good morning, did you sort out this and this? Like, I'm speaking to someone and I'm like, good morning, did you sort this and this out? And then they just like respond like, yes, yada yada. Like, no, like, you better respond to me first, so we share something. Yeah.
And then he replied, one-on-one mentorship package, 5,000 once off if you're in the province of Gauteng, 8,000 once off if you're outside of Gauteng. Now, just to prove the ridiculousness of the situation is, these mentorships are not in person, they are online. So if you stay in another province, you almost pay double. Now 5,000 Rand, that's around $350, so the price did go up.
Wow. Now, I must say that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. It's different if we had different time zones in South Africa. Like, if it was like, okay, Cape Town is 7 hours ahead. So if you're not in Gauteng and you're in Cape Town, that means I'm going to have to teach you at another time. Maybe I might have to teach at night. So maybe that's why I am charging more. But, sir, wow. These scammers be getting smarter and smarter, I swear.
Up 8,000 Rand, that's around, I'd say around the 500, maybe $600 mark, around about there. I think it's about $500. I don't even really know what to say. It irritates me that these guys are getting away with these types of pricing. I mean, if they sell 10 of these mentorships per month, they're making anywhere from 50,000 Rand to 80,000 Rand per month, making like $3,500 to around $5,000 a month by really selling a bunch of BS. And although I've been kind of joking around here and there throughout the video, it's really a serious problem, but it's not illegal to sell a course. I have nothing against courses. A lot of the information and knowledge I have has come through courses. The reason I'm so hard on these guys is because the courses are not worth it. It's useless information. It makes no difference in the trading environments. It's a bunch of nonsense. So nothing against courses. Go sell a course if you have valuable information to share. I just don't like the fact that it's in the Forex industry and they're supposed to be making money from trading. And these gurus position themselves as the solution to poverty. And there's a lot of poverty in South Africa. They're contributing to more poverty. They are only enriching themselves. The amount of followers these guys have still shocks me. South Africa is a really small country compared to countries like the USA, and to have followings as big as these guys have, I can only imagine the amount of money they're making from selling signals and courses and copy trading and all this stuff. So I'll leave you with this. There are Forex traders in South Africa with more than 500,000 followers on Instagram. So if we take 500,000 and take 1% of 500,000, that's 5,000 people. If they sell a signal service where they share their trades for $29 a month, which is not a lot of money for signals, I've seen way more expensive, and they just convert 1% of their entire audience, in other words 5,000 people, they are making around $145,000 per month. In South Africa, that's around 2.4 million rand. And you've seen the supercars. For some reason in South Africa, it's not really Lamborghinis. All of the Forex traders and broker owners have Audi R8s. So I went to check what an Audi R8 costs in South Africa. It's anywhere from about 1.5 million rand on the lower end to about 3.5 million on the higher end for the newer models. So them making 2.4 million rand a month from just their signals, they don't need to be good at trading to own a supercar. Stay safe, get a real skill, and make your money that way. I'll see you next time.
Wow, that was a handful. That was like a lot to take in. Jeez. You know, I knew that these Forex trader scammers make money, but I did not know that they could potentially make this much money. So as you said, guys, stay safe. I think, you know, with these courses as well, there's always a free course somewhere out there. And you know, if you're on the internet, like if you are able to watch this video right now, I don't see the need for you to go and buy a course, because you can literally just type in YouTube trading courses, how to trade, tips to trade step by step. Like, you will find the information that you need. YouTube does have all that, so you just gotta be careful, unless if you really see the need for it. But personally, I wouldn't pay for it, also maybe because I don't have the money to be paying for courses like this guy. I mean, he says in 2020 he was getting paid above the average South African salary, so he can afford that. I can't right now. So yeah, guys, you just need to be careful. This was very interesting. I will leave his channel in the description box. Please do go check him out. I mean, this is my first video. I had this on my For You page and I just saved it to watch later. I should have definitely watched it sooner, but you know what, it's never too late, so better late than never. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, if you reached the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Please do hit that subscribe button, like, share. You know how to do what you do, and see you in the next video. Bye.